So you're planning a trip to Athens, but wondering, can you really do it without blowing your budget?
The answer is absolutely yes. Athens is one of Europe's most affordable capital cities, if you know how to navigate it like a local.
In this video, I will share 10 smart tips that will help you explore ancient ruins, eat incredible food, enjoy stunning views, and save money every step of the way. Let's dive in.
Before we get into the tips, let's talk timing, because when you visit Athens makes a big difference on your budget. The best time to visit Athens on a budget is during the shoulder seasons, April to early June or late September to November. Alternatively, winter is also a great time to visit if you don't combine your visit to Athens with the Greek islands. Why? Hotel prices are lower and it's cooler with fewer crowds. If you're traveling between November and March, you'll get the best rates on accommodation. So if you are flexible with your travel dates, this can cut your total trip cost significantly. Now that you know when to go, let's get into the money-saving tips that will help you make the most of every euro. Let's start with the Acropolis. It's iconic and yes, you should see it. Booking your tickets online in advance from the official site helps you skip the lines and saves you money. The real travel hack now? Keep an eye out for free admission days. Many top sites offer free entry on special days, like the first Sunday and third Sunday of every month from November to March, plus other national holidays. I will leave a full list of free dates in the video description. Now, once you've ticked off the Acropolis, where should you stay to keep things affordable? Athens has plenty of affordable places to stay, but location matters. Skip the overpriced luxury hotels near the Acropolis. Instead, look for guest houses or apartments in Koukaki, Pangrati or Exarchia. These areas are walkable, safe, filled with locals, and prices are much lower than the tourist zone. You will still be close to the action, but you will pay way less and get a more authentic experience. Of course, no trip is complete without amazing food, and you don't have to overspend to eat well here. Food is one of Athens' highlights, and it doesn't have to be expensive. Street food like pita gyros or souvlaki costs just 3 to 4 euros and makes a perfect quick meal. For breakfast or snacks, hit the bakeries for spanakopita or tiropita, under 3 euros and is always fresh. Want a sit-down meal? Avoid tourist restaurants and look for local tavernas, especially in Psirri, Petrallon and Exarchia. These places serve delicious home-style meals. Now, let's talk about how to get around the city without draining your budget. Athens public transport is cheap, safe and super efficient. A single metro or bus ride is €1.20, but if you're staying a few days, grab the 5-day tourist pass for €8.20. Unlimited rides on metro, bus and tram. For airport transport, skip the taxi and take Metro Line 3 or the X95 Airport Express bus, both affordable and reliable. And you can now just tap your contactless card to ride. No paper tickets needed. Next, let's dive into how to experience Athens' incredible culture for less. Athens is a city where history is everywhere, and the best part, you don't need to spend much to experience it. Many of the city's top museums are surprisingly affordable, and some are even free if you know when to go. I will leave the dates in the description below. There are also some fantastic museums that are completely free all year round. The beautifully preserved Benzelos Mansion and the Museum of Popular Art and Tradition Angeliki Hadjimichali. Want more culture for less? The Benaki Museum offers free entry every Thursday afternoon, and the Numismatic Museum, filled with ancient coins and set in a neoclassical mansion, costs just €6. And of course, some of the most iconic cultural moments are completely free, like watching the changing of the guard at Syntagma Square. It happens every hour on the hour, and if you are around on a Sunday morning, the full ceremonial version is a must-see. Looking for those unforgettable Athens views? You can get them for free. You don't need to book a rooftop bar or restaurant to get a sunset view in Athens. Climb Lykabetus Hill, the highest point in the city, for a breathtaking view of the Acropolis, sea and mountains. Or head to Philopapous Hill, just across from the Acropolis. It's quieter with equally stunning views. Another hidden gem, Anafiotika, a tiny island-style neighborhood nestled under the Acropolis. It's completely free and feels like stepping into the Cyclades. Now let's talk about shopping, smartly and locally. Athens is great for shopping, but avoid tourist traps. Instead of expensive souvenir shops in Plaka, head to Monastiraki flea market for cool, affordable finds, Ermou Street for budget fashion, and Psirri's workshops for handmade jewelry, leather goods and ceramics. For snacks and essentials, hit local supermarkets like Alpha Vita, My Market or Sklavenitis. It's way cheaper than tourist cafes. Want to eat well and save money? Try this very Greek tradition. One of the best ways to save in Athens? Have a picnic. Head to the central market or local bakeries. Pick up some fresh bread, olives, cheese and fruit and enjoy it in the National Garden, Zapion or even on a bench near the Acropolis. You will eat well, spend very little and enjoy the city like a local. And if you want to take a break from the city heat without paying a fortune, here is how. Athens isn't just ruins, it has beaches too. Take the tram down to the Athenian Riviera, where you will find free public beaches like Eden Beach in Alimos and Asteria in Glyfada. You will just need a towel and some sunscreen. No entrance fee, no stress. Perfect for a budget-friendly half-day trip to escape the city heat. And finally, let's talk about how to spend and save smartly once you are here. Most places in Athens accept cards, but small spots prefer cash and sometimes even offer better prices. Avoid high ATM fees by using official bank ATMs and never withdraw from the currency exchange machines. Always choose to pay in euros, not your home currency. And if you are using public transport, tap your contactless card directly for ease and savings. And don't forget, Athens tap water is safe to drink. Bring a refillable bottle and skip the plastic.
And there you have it, 10 easy, local approved ways to visit Athens on a budget.
If you visited Athens, what's one way you saved money? Let us know in the comments. And if this is your first time, let me know what you're most excited to see. Like, subscribe and hit the bell for more insider tips. And check out my other Greece videos next.
Thanks for watching. See you in Athens!